Hello everyone, this is one short update on Borosil Renewables, the company which we discussed on the channel a few months ago. Actually, I would like to talk about first of all the share price, which is currently now around 533. When I am looking at the long-term chart of the stock price, it seems that it is giving a multi-year breakout from around it was trading around 300 for a considerably long time, and from that 300 level it is now around 533, and it seems it will do well even in the coming quarters. Now let's try to understand the financial position of the company. Fundamental analysis of the company is available in the channel. You can go through that. The link of that fundamental analysis is given in the description box. You can very well understand the company from the fundamental point of view. So let's go to the financial statement of the company which they filed to the stock exchanges for Q2 result. Here is one picture in front of you from the filings. As you can see, the revenue stands at around 165 crore in September quarter of calendar year 2021 and financial year 2022. Revenue is higher than June quarter and definitely considerably higher from last year September quarter. Half yearly position of the revenue is also encouraging. Half year revenue stands around 308 crores. Expenses, I would like to point out, actually the point is that now the cost of material is increasing in for many industries. Now when it comes to the raw material cost, there are many considerations, and particularly that's why the profit margins are hampering, particularly in this Q2 quarter. So that's why this data is important for us to analyze. Just have a look at the expenditure part. Now when you see this expenditure part, I would say power and fuel cost, okay, comparatively तो बढ़ रहा है, I mean June quarter से, but relatively it is not that increasing. When I am looking at all the factors, changes in inventories, okay, that is minor change, there is nothing significant. Cost of material consumed is also under control. So looking at this current financial condition, it looks pretty much that the company is in a good position so far as the cost of material is concerned. Actually, ये major cost है. Now let's have a look at the net profit level of the company. जैसा कि आप देख सकते हो, net profit is around 34 crore for this quarter. Last quarter it was 39 crore, which was significantly higher when you compare with the revenue. So yes, actually there is a kind of slight pressure from the cost of material consumed, or I would say the expenditure part. But we could not point out any particular item, but still there is increase, even though it is under control. So for the half year, the net profit stands at 74 crore, and for the entire year last FY21, the net profit was around 90 crore. So उसमें का half year में now 74 has been covered. तो अगले half year में अगर conservatively if you take 20% growth for next half year, so आप consider कर सकते हो कि 160 crore in this entire year अगर इन्होंने net profit अगर register किया, assumption Currently, the revenue, the market cap is around 7,000 crore. So, if you look conservatively, around 35 price earning ratio for this year. Forward looking, अगर 6 months का earnings लिया और पिछले 6 महीने का अगर लिया, then this is the position provided we register 20% growth in the net profit in next half of the financial year. So from the valuation point of view, if you look at the valuations, this looks undervalued. The company looks undervalued, and okay, I'll comment on this once we go through the balance sheet also. So let's go through the balance sheet of the company. Here is the picture in front of you. Now when you are looking at the balance sheet, let's try to cover the asset part. Assets, okay. Inventories, as you can see, March quarter is a comparable quarter with this quarter. First quarter of FY22 में तो थोड़ा second wave था, so that is actually not comparable, but March quarter is comparable with the September quarter or half year quarter of this financial year. So inventories have increased, that is encouraging investments. Also trade receivable position is okay, decreased. Okay, trade receivable decreased, why? That is encouraging part. Loan, okay, fine. Okay, let's go to the liability part of the balance sheet. Liabilities part. Current assets, uske pehle current assets, okay. Now let's go to the liability. Liabilities, as you can see, financial liabilities, equity है, non-current liabilities में borrowing stands around 51 crore, which is fine. Current liabilities borrowing is around 20 crore, half yearly figure. All the figures are half yearly. Trade payable position is fine. No significant change. So borrowings का अगर figure हम लोग देखते, looks they have increased the borrowings. So non-current मतलब long term borrowings, even if you take 100 crore, okay, 51 crore है ये half year में, तो let's take 100 crore. Then also it is under control. I mean under control as in addressable liabilities है. That was the balance sheet part. So looking at all the financial, the stock looks undervalued. Okay, 35 price earning ratio हम लोग पकड़ सकते हैं for this year, provided we assume 20% growth हो net profit में अगले half में financial year के. I would like to show you the comment of chairman of this company on the CNBC TV 18. We are going ahead with our expansion, which is already underway, and we should see glass coming out in the second quarter of next financial year in commercial production. The next financial year matlab FY23. And with that we will be going up by 120%. Okay. By January we will be starting work on our next furnace. The one which is currently underway is SG3 and SG4, and the next furnace of similar size on which we expect to start working in January 22. So okay, encouraging comment. Chairman of Borosil Renewable Pradeep Kherula. ये एक important statement इन्होंने किया. I would like to show you this. He said not only they are the only manufacturers of solar glass in India but are also the largest non-Chinese owned solar glass manufacturers in the entire world. Company is the largest solar glass manufacturer in the entire world, non-Chinese manufacturer. Again, from the same page, chairman commented, demand too is not ebbing, it is robust. Our exports have nearly doubled this year. Okay, this number we will have a look at from the financial statement. Our exports are mainly to European Union or countries supplied by European Union like Turkey and Russia. So our glass is very well accepted around the world. ये एक important point है अपने लिए. We rank high in quality and we are competitive, he said. Adding that they are currently producing around 450 tons per day, which is equivalent to about 2.5 gigawatts worth of panels. Okay. So that was one of the important comment from the chairman of the company. ये मैं revenue position इनका दिखाना चाहूँगा from the filings they have done to the exchanges. This you can see, actually this is very important. Outside India revenue आप देख सकते हो, it has increased considerably from the last year. चलो last year September quarter let it be, but from June quarter also there is a significant jump, and when you compare half yearly figures it is almost doubled. So export market looks very promising for this company, and that's very encouraging for the stockholders or the shareholders of the company. Export revenue half year ended this year stands around 61 crore. That is impressive. That is impressive and is increasing very rapidly. Last year for the entire year का around 70 crore है. This year half yearly 61 crore है. So that is very encouraging. So export is contributing very significantly to the revenue, and not only that, it is rising very rapidly. So all the factors for this company are encouraging. Only the debt part, which is a major concern for when we are analyzing the companies which are emerging, that looks fine when we are looking at the growth. So debt position is also okay. It's not to worry about that. So far as this current state of financial statements or the current state of market is concerned. Solar energy or solar glass, solar energy from the PV cells is a long-term story, and which is evolving in India. The companies like Reliance and other major corporate conglomerates are jumping into this solar panel production. And China Plus One strategy or finding alternative to Chinese manufacturers is also one of the important themes across the world. That will certainly help this company. And apart from that, Make in India, the focus on the domestic components and domestic suppliers within the country would also help this company. And company definitely is a beneficiary of the various government schemes, including the PLI kind of schemes. So that was about the Borosil Renewables interesting breakout which company gave in the past 1 month or 1.5 months. This video is posted quite after the results are declared. It's almost more than a month that company is stock started rising. Anyway, but important point is to understand why the stock is rising, that we have discussed in this video. More importantly, the fundamental analysis is available on the channel. You can go through that. That was it about the Borosil Renewable Q2 FY22 update. Thank you for watching the video. Do share this video with your friends, relatives and like-minded people. Subscribe to the channel for interesting updates. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram page. There are a lot of updates I put every day. Thank you.